Old World, Wisconsin is a 600-acre history attraction owned and administered by the Wisconsin Historical Society, where we tell stories. We tell stories about the families that came to Wisconsin in the past to find a new life. And we hope that these stories that our guests interact with and experience inspire them to want to learn a little bit more about their own family stories and their own reasons for coming to Wisconsin. I think Old World, Wisconsin is special because of our focus on engaging our guests through interactivity and immersion. This is definitely a place where you get your hands on history. It's not simply looking at exhibits in a glass case, but we provide settings where guests can be immersed in the environments that the early immigrants and migrants to Wisconsin would have known as part of their daily lives. So it's that opportunity to actually feel and sense what daily life was like for the people that settled Wisconsin that really makes Old World, Wisconsin unique. So the changes that we're making as part of the New Arrivals project will really transform the first few minutes of the guest experience at Old World, Wisconsin. We'll have new restroom facilities, new ticketing facilities, a new museum store where guests can purchase tangible memories of their visit that day. All these are things that we haven't had in the past 50 years of operation at Old World, Wisconsin. So we're looking forward to being able to improve upon, again, those critical first minutes that a guest spends when they're visiting Old World, Wisconsin. But more than that, these attractions will also provide locations for evening events, whether they be private wedding receptions, family reunions, company picnics. We'll be able to transform these buildings and spaces into a very unique experience for those looking for an evening venue for a public or private event. Places where they can have meetings, family reunions, celebrations of all sorts. That'll all be wrapped up in this project. So we really see it as an opportunity for us to position ourselves as one of the most attractive history destinations, certainly in Wisconsin, moving forward, if not the entire Midwest. The history of beer and brewing in Wisconsin has been part of Old World, Wisconsin's plans since the 1960s, when the attraction was first being designed. And we're finally able to fulfill that goal by creating a new brewing experience and by relocating the 1930s Whit Naples Tavern to the site, so that we can tell the story of the role that beer and brewing has played in forming the history and culture of Wisconsin over the past 2 centuries. So this is an important part of who we are in Wisconsin, and we're pleased to be able to share that with guests that are coming to Old World, Wisconsin in the future. So we really appreciate the support of all the donors that are involved in the New Arrivals project. I feel that this is a very critical project for Old World, Wisconsin, one that positions us well for our future, because the investment will not only allow Old World, Wisconsin to function as a world-class historic destination, but again, these venues that we're going to be creating here, because they can bring in additional revenue through private events, is also an opportunity for us to become more sustainable in our operations. So by investing in this project, you're not only investing in the future guest experience, but you're also investing in our capabilities to operate more sustainably by providing additional revenue through these private events that will be held on this location in the future.